nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And the Buffaloes headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Hudson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Red Raiders offense will have the football first. And it will be Will Hammond at the controls. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that starter. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
The Red Raiders will bring the punt team onto the field. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. So Colorado's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Here's Lewis to throw. Here comes the heat. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moore. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's taking the shot. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Bucks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. He's got him in the flat. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. The snap sets up the throw. Got the quick pass. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Fights off a defender. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And, man, I don't know that there's a better 1-2 punch in all of college football when it comes to complementing each other than these two backs. Dickey can run downhill, stay square, be powerful. Williams can you can play touch football in an elevator and lose to that guy. So dynamic, good out of the backfield. Palmer, this offense, I know they got a new QB, but to me it starts on the ground.
It does. I think that's the part that really makes this offense so unique and dynamic is it really is an air raid principle type offense, but they're still running at about 50% of the time. And you just mentioned the two guys back there. When you've got talent like that, why not? They absolutely should tote the rock.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Running inside, it's Williams. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Hammond. Fires to the wideout. The sure hands, it's Simmons. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Wants to fire on second down. He's going to take off. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. He'll stop playing momentarily for the injured Buff. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Under fire. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Fires quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Behind the chains now on second and long. The run inside. It's Williams. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Turns it on at midfield. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And that's the danger on third and short as a defense, right? You line all those bodies up close to the line of scrimmage. If you let the running back into the second level, you know it's going to be a big one. And nice effort that time by the safety, making a touchdown-saving tackle.
Makes it past the marker. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sticky. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And they pound the ball in for the touchdown, and you've got to like this offense. Finishing the first half really strong and a chance to take the lead in this football game.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. They'll stop play momentarily for the injured Buff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lewis. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
It'll be third and short from their own 33. The DBs will back off a bit. Flips it out on the screen. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Throwing, Lewis. Looking to the big tight end. With the catch, it's Atkins. The Buffs now use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air again, Lewis. Oh, they're after him. Unleashes one deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
That's a throw the quarterback would like to have back. He forced that one into double coverage. That means somebody else was wide open. The quarterback really needs to be better moving forward, working through his progressions.
They send the field goal unit out to try to take the lead before halftime. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll try a field goal to try to surge on top before the break. He'll need to unleash his thunderfoot on this 56-yard attempt from the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a single. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with the Buffalo's head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to it. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Complete and looking for enough for the first down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. 3rd in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that 3rd down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
Floats it out in space. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on 1st down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
Just keeps slinging it. Here's the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Turning it on. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. The Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. from the gun. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Rushes on him. On the move, he fires. Got it in the middle, it's Atkins. Shakes a man, and he... Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Pulls it in, it's Atkins. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Buffaloes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his legs, it's Young. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the 3rd quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a little bit of a frustrating day for this offense. They want to get the run game going, and they want to get it to their stud at running back, but he just hasn't found a lot of area. And here's the thing. If you don't have successful runs, now it's 2nd and long, and this offense, they haven't been in a great spot because physically they haven't been able to run the football today.
Here's Lewis to throw. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. There he goes. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident.
Touchdown, Colorado. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Buffaloes lead back on top.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Trying to pound it in. He is denied. Stopped short of the goal line, trying to tie the game, and he will not get the 2-point conversion. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Gets the back moving. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the fourth quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
The offense changing the play. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man, it's Johnson. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Running inside. It's Dickey. At the 35, he's open. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
To the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Simmons. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The Red Raiders surge back on top. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. Play fake, Lewis. Williams open on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This offense is going to have to get more aggressive. Like, they can't take many more shots short down the field and not getting gains. They've got to keep their foot on the gas. They've got to take some shots, work the middle of the field, but make some big plays down a couple possessions.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Lewis from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. It's Lewis again. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Lewis. Pressure coming. He's going to let it go. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Wants to throw again. Finds his man down the middle.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
To the air again, Lewis. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down and run. That'll be enough to move the chains, and it'll also take us to the 2-minute timeout. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Throwing. Lewis. Unloads it left. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the gun on 3rd down, Lewis. Takes the easy one to the back. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Lewis to throw for it on 4th. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Sends it back in motion. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Maybe some room here. Picks up the 1st down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
A little release to the back. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they...
Oh, a lot of space. The 30. Past the 10. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
And this is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but at some point you're going to have to pull the trigger. So that's a you decision, but nice job by this offense getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a 1-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. The Red Raiders inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. Good, solid tackle. The Buffs now use their third and final timeout. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The kick is on its way. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Here's Lewis to throw. He wants a big play here late. Ball is incomplete. Falls to the turf, and that's going to do it. And it went right down to the final play. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.